Howdy y'all, welcome on in. My Swimming Thorn and welcome to the tavern. Hopefully you guys are well. Hope everything is going well. That being said, today I am going to be continuing with Create the Endventure and working on trying to get cogs automated, as well as maybe gearboxes and then an andesite casings. Luckily with the andesite farm we have last time, it should make it easy. Then of course with the wood farm I'm making to make the cogs possible, and then beyond that a few other things should be nice and simple. That being said, if you guys are enjoying the content, liking always does help, as well as subscribing if you're new. Nevertheless, so I leave that to your decision if that's something you wish to do. In any case, kind of already got the farm up and running, at least when it came to the wood farm. That was a fairly simple task. It's just running itself in the background as I'm busy with other things, so that we can get nice and stocked up with saplings and wood. I need to go work on getting, I guess, basically a chest, I think, attached to that. Or, no, it's funnels in a chest. Though I'm actually thinking about using a silo, which might be a bit better. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that thing to throw itself into the silo. Speaking of which, item silo, just barrels and iron. I don't think I have any left from my last. I have 2. That's not gonna be enough. But I'll take them. What else? I know I'm gonna need tunnels for the project as well. I'm gonna need saws for the project. What else do I need? For now, I know that's definitely what I need. I'm not sure what else I'm gonna need besides like building blocks and stuff to work with. Yeah, okay, so I just need to make some barrels then, and then work on that next. Oh, what do I have in terms of planks? We have dark oak. Use dark oak and sepia. Boop, boop. Just 10 of those. Prefer to have a bit more on the bucket, on the barrel situation. Yeah, 15. I can put one of the silos back. That'll give me at least a 16 size. Or 16 silos. If I need more, I can always come back later. So I'm not overly going to worry about it. And then put away the planks or slabs. Then iron sheets. I'm going to need some more. Quickly these smash down into sheets. I also decided to move all the dogs. They have now been properly moved to a different area where they're actually housed. I can show that real quick while I'm waiting on situations. So they've now proper, I guess you could say proper housing, as well as named. So now they're all properly sorted, so that way they're in the build, but they're not in the way of at least some of the area where I need to work in. So that I'm hopeful will be helpful in going forward. Speaking of which, how's this thing doing? So far, fairly even still, so. I think if it needs more seeds, I have plenty of seeds to snatch and throw in there. I hear you, Mr. Phantom. Let's back the frick up. Just make him quickly disappear. That away. I'm actually kind of tempted to actually go with the hatchet for a little while. I've been quite actually liking the hatchet. Okay, so that's done. That's done. I'm not exactly sure which quest I completed. Oh, the hatchet. Yeah, that would do it. And eventually I'll have to consider about getting all these things later, but not right now. Okay, so I need to wait for the iron. Still waiting on that. I'm not actually sure how that even got in here. That in there, that in there. And I need silos, not vaults. I'll come back and collect. Oh, how to attach this. This is going to be complicated. How to get you attached. Why is it not harvesting this one? That's interesting. Well. It's a fixable problem. And that makes me a bit wary of all the rest of these spots, so I'm gonna plug them up. Hey, Mr. Munches. Glitch? I'm not exactly sure what you mean. Oh, you mean the tree? Yeah. Probably. But I'm okay with losing 4 trees. It's just 4 trees. How you doing today? Okay. Hopefully that'll be better going forward. I can't remember. So I'm fairly sure I need to attach a funnel to this, so... I need to go up, but I also need to attach, so... I place this here. I'm pretty sure those are 2 separate silos. Yeah. What's the particular reason for that? Is that a different silo? Yeah, it's a different silo. Hey, ass. Just haven't. That's fair. I'm working on trying to get cogs automated, so that's going to take a bit of time. Hope you're doing well, Asp, by the way. Well, this is going to be quite the problem. Alright, well, this has gone down the rabbit hole. We're going to have to do something different. So, the next idea then would be a fan, which I can power by a water wheel or something, though I'm not exactly keen on that with the ground. So, I guess we will do... I guess we can do a fan right here. I can encase the water in this little tube. And then we can have the fan blow up all the items I need, so... Alright. I was hoping not to use item logistics. Well, then again, actually, we do have water. I have soul soil, and I have water. What if I decide to do a bubble elevator? That sounds actually more better. We can do a bubble. Let's do a bubble elevator. Because I need to go directly up. And without... And I don't want to use that to use a fan, and belts are a bit too much. So I was going to use vaults, but... Or be silos, but they aren't working as intended. So... Well, I do want to use a fan issues, but I've been using that a lot lately, and I think I want to use bubble elevators. I have never used bubble elevators, and I want to bring in regular Minecraft tactics with the new. I think it'll be cool. So, mostly for style points, to be honest with you. Let's see, need soul soil. Flinger? My phone's going wild. I'm sorry, Asp. Hey, Garrett. No, I'm not. I'm not a Discord mod of any kind. Sorry to say that. I think it'll be good. I should be able to waterlog the thing, so then we'll just pop right up into the chute. So, I think it'll be cool. So, what we do is we put the water elevator here. Item deposits into water bubble column. Yeah. Sorry to disappoint there. Ay, caramba. Oh, Grace. Ass. I hope this works. I feel like it should. I don't really see a reason why it shouldn't. How high am I? 1, 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do. I have. I did a stream on it, did 100% of the achievements, except I'm assuming with the new DLC, that's probably gone out the window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why do you ask? This should be high enough. And then the water stream will then carry it to a conveyor belt system, so should be good enough. It's just up here for that. Yeah, I've seen the new Mega DLC. I thought it was cool. I've not touched on it yet. I might want at some point, but I don't know when and where I will. Oh, this is gonna suck. Ah! Oh no. Okay. I kind of forgot about it. Let's put a temporary block there temporarily until I'm ready to finish up. Alright, let's go to the bottom. I probably could just use kelp, but I'm lazy and I don't want to go get kelp. Wait, is it soul sand or soul soil? I swear it was soul soil. Maybe it's soul sand. Yeah, it is. It is becoming more automated now with the Megatech. Yeah, I think it is soul sand. I think you're right. Ugh. Hold on. Well, this is gonna hurt. Besides, I do a water bucket clutch, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. Well, I tried. No one can say I didn't try. Alright, let me go grab some sand. I also need to grab oak wood and stuff for the pillars. I need to build that up real quick. Are you liking have you tried the DLC, Mr. Munches? Is it good? Bum, bum, bum. Let's see, soul sand. There you are. Not yet. I can't, Lana. I can't. Get busy. Not yet. Are you thinking about trying? By chance? Oak wood, oak wood. That's fair. Thinking about it. That's also fair. I don't know if I'm gonna touch on it. If I do, it's gonna be a while from now, to be honest. Hey, JK. Don't know. I guess it depends on the context of the mod pack or the game. If you're playing regular Minecraft, I would always say beating the Ender Dragon and then building whatever you had planned. Beyond that, I don't know, really. Oh, frick, I don't know how I am. I want to say this is high enough. Looks high enough. Right, hold on, you know what? I have a building copter. Why don't I just use the bloomin' thing? Oh. That went over my head. Nice. On, Astroneer? Is that because, like, the multiplayer achievements then, Mr. Munches? Or which ones are you missing? My bad, JK. I didn't recognize the joke. Though, to be honest, if you... I don't really know if I consider that a win. To be quite honest, you shouldn't even be trying to be that person if that's possible. All things considered. Ah! What are you swinging at? Yes, I am. I'm doing a cog factory at the moment, so I'm trying to get cogs built, but I need wood. I'm also working on trying to get at least to a gearbox automation, so that's gonna be everything coming together for what I'm doing. It's not for me. That's fair, Mr. Munches. I respect that. I did it just because there really wasn't much to do in Astroneer, so I felt like it was a good goal to go for. So, and it was a fun one. It was enjoyable. Yes, Lana. I respect that. Ooh. Either way, I think I had a fun time with Astroneer. Like I said, I might touch on the Megatech, but it might be in my own time, to be honest. I don't know if I'll do it in any other time or case. This place is gonna be covered in leaves and like in due time. Unfortunately. But that is what I risk. Building out of wood. I think it looks better with wood anyway. It'll look a lot cleaner. Ah! Oh, you psycho. Anything interesting going on for you, Mr. Munches, or anyone in chat? Anything interesting going on for y'all? See, so these go over here. These go over here. Wait. Alright, looks good. Alright, so I gotta go replace that sand block. Or with sand. I gotta replace the soil with sand. And I'm just gonna leave that. Oh, Grace! Alright, let me get the soil in hand here. There we go. Looks like we're missing a water part right there. That's an easy fix. Or are we missing it? Okay, now we're here. Maybe I should have just done with kelp. It would have been so much easier. Okay. There we go. All done. Alright, this will be where items get deposited. I gotta remember to put in that one thing. Hopefully that thing doesn't block it. I guess we'll see. Actually, I should have grabbed a funnel before I started all this menagerie. Oh, actually, I need a brass funnel because of the way this has to work. Ah! Brass. I also need to quickly empty out this thing real quick. Unfortunately. Alright, that should be fine. Gotta wait. Oh, caramba. Okay. Woo! Okay. See if this works. This thing, that scares me, because that's doing this, and that kind of worries me. We'll see what happens, I guess. Small tunnel. Bruh. No, I'll just go do this. It's fine. Should deposit, no problem. Down to the depths. Okay, I see bubbles. That's a good sign. Okay, well that's definitely not a good sign. Gosh darn it. Oi. So is this possible? I just have to do it differently. Because I have to use like a dispenser and a clock. Or I just do the fan method. Well, I was trying to have some ingenuity, and that has seemed to have failed me. So. Yeah. Stop it. Get rid of that before it overfloods. Alright, so I guess we have to do a fan thing, even though I didn't want to. Be right back. Still generally the same idea, just gotta use a fan. Powered by... I want to say a water wheel, but I don't know how far they go. I don't necessarily know if it needs to just go fast, or if, because it's in a tunnel, it just goes to the max. So, guess we gotta figure that out real quick. Oh, let's see. First of all, I don't need all this wood. This wood could just get out of my inventory. Fan. I think I have a fan left over. Yeah, I do. Then some iron. I gotta make some more chutes. I don't have enough. I'll go with 16. Well, I say that's enough. Nope. I say that's enough. Definitely don't need the soul soil or the soul sand. Go plant the birch sapling downstairs, and I'll keep that. Got the water wheel, got the fan. I guess you just figure out which direction blows up. That's gonna take a minute. Ouch. Okay, so. Assuming that that's to be the exit. So this needs to be the fan regardless. It's gonna exit here. So this is where the van has to go. Okay. Take some glass. So I know that it's either going to go this way or that way, so... Just gotta figure out which way it wants me to... I guess that's down, by the way. There we go. Alright, I'm also gonna need my goggles. So if I put like an item in there, right? Okay, so it always does blow up, so it doesn't really matter the height. Okay. Ew. Oh, that works. Case this in glass. Okay, so that's good. Items are going up, so that means this needs to have a... Ew. Frick, I gotta turn off the machine for like a second. I gotta redo this. There you go. Back. And then we can go and set it back off again. Oi. Okay. So this has to go higher. Then... Actually, wouldn't I just be able to just do this? No. Brr. Actually, I do need some of that wood. And then I gotta figure out how to sort out the sticks. That's gonna be a pain. We'll do that in a little bit. It's not current problem number 1. There. Good boy. I like to think that works, right? Does that not work? No, I don't think it does because of this closeness. I'm gonna give it a few minutes before I solely say, yes, it does not work. I guess I could just use a hopper. Hopper would do really well here. Let's go try that. Let's see. Hoppers. Do I have any left over before I grab a new one? Let's try that, see if that works. There's an item up there. Oh, about to say, I went there for a good while. Yeah, any. I don't really care how much gets deposited. Oh, it's just slow. Thanks. How much room do I have down there? I have a decent amount of room down there. I probably could just update the farm. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Let me get that water real quick. And I think I'll do something just a wee bit different than this, because it's a bit slow. And I need some speed going on here. So that fan can stay. Just need this to move. Ow. Try to think about how low I want to do this, not do it too low. I think that's fine. Oh, how am I going to get the gear rotation? No, I can't do that. I really hate the fact that it keeps switching over to my freaking axe every time I do this. Okay, so assuming this is the center point I'm coming down to. That has to go there. And then glass. It's got to go this way. It goes there. That goes there. Okay. Water goes there. And then because we can, I'm just going to do gear ratioing. Should only need about like 4 of each, give or take. I know 4's pretty fast. Oh, wrong direction. Small, big. Small, then big. I want onto the cogs, please. Thank you. Big. Okay, I am going to need now a casing. Small, then big. Yikes. I guess small. Okay, no. We can't do that. There's better ways to do this. So assuming that's a start, I need big cog. Okay, and then the little one needs to go... How did I get that off? Alright, well I can just do a... Where is it? Shaft. Big cog, small cog. Then crate. Big cog. Small cog. Crate. Man, this sucks. Big cog. Small cog. Brother! There you go. Casing, please. Okay, so I might have to use small cogs to fit that in to where it needs to go. And is that going up? Okay, no, they're going downward. So I need to make that go up. Same problem. I guess gearboxes, maybe? So I know that 2 gearboxes are basically the same thing as 2 gears, so I'm gonna need a parallel gearbox, I think. cog. Alright, so items are moving downward currently. Okay, fan pulls from below, so no. Let's try the reverse. So is it 2 parallels then? Because if I can just do 2 parallels, I'd rather do that because that'll save me a few gears. There we go. That's much better speed. Much better. Okay. So that being done, I now have to get them on a belt, which means I can probably just attach the belt there and have it move accordingly. First thing is decorating. Decoration first. So for now, I'm going to turn this stuff around. For now. Just so it doesn't send any more wood it doesn't need to send. I'm going to go grab my fir wood I have left over. Or whatever wood that is I have left over. Let's see. I need the fir wood, which I have from here. I need quite a bit. Quick nap. Stairs out here and here. Okay. So, for now, I'm going to use my scaffolding here. I think at some point I'm going to make a staircase that goes up to this thing. But, anyways, looks like trees are never making it past this point, so I think this is a great spot for the... Oh, never mind. That is completely false. Let's retry that. I think I saw it about here. Should be good. After like getting andesite alloy up here is going to be a pain, but similar thing is probably just going to be fans. Honestly. Which I may knock back those 2 planks. I kind of like the idea that they're just kind of braced up against the wood. Oh well. Oi. Thank you, leaves. I did it wrong again. Okay. Basically, this should prevent all the trees from growing too big now, so they should always keep within like the 5 range. Which is, I would think, good. They seem to also be growing fairly often enough because there's just so many. So there's always at least like one tree somewhere amongst the midst of the rest. So. Oh, you stupid tree. Quick. Do I have any more? Nope. Crikey. I gotta grab some more fir wood, but for now I'm gonna go light this place up. So I don't think this will be enough for everything I need to do with cogs, but should get me started. Hopefully. And then we'll see from there. In the meantime, before I go get more fir wood, I just want to at least get this attached to something. Shafts in the belt. Shaft. Shaft. Alright, I'll collect that and put it back in its box. Here you go, Mr. Hopper. That's good. Go and place some torches around to keep the light going. I'm pretty sure they don't break torches. Pretty sure they only break wood. Right. Yep. Good. Alright, well that should keep it well lit enough to keep growing trees at any point in time. That should be helpful. I forgot about retexturing the roof. I'll do that next time. Oh, Mr. Furwood. I need you real quick. Okay. So as you get the leaf and foliage looks really nice. Just adding to it. Okay. Should only need about that much. Very much left. Okay. We'll see how that works out. So I know that this is going to have to get separated into like 3 separate layers because... So half of this has to get turned into planks. Half of this has to get turned into strip logs. And then those then have to get broken down into their own components. So... trying to think how to do this. I was hoping to use andesite tunnels, but they don't work like that. Maybe they do. Maybe I can get them to work like that, actually. I'm also realizing I probably should have made this like 1 lower first, so I might do that real quick. Yeah. You guys gonna spawn like the Dickens real quick for a second? That wood is not happy. wonder if I can throw it just right to land on the right spot. That is depressing. Whatever, it's just a bit of wood. I guess I probably could have just lowered that one, couldn't have I? I still can. Oh, why did I think about that? There we go. Alright, let me go quickly clean up all that wood real quick. Okay, that's a lot better. I like that more. So, assuming this comes out about... Oh, I don't know. Let me get out my boxes. I'm just gonna put these right here for now. Let's see, belts. Where would I put my belts? Those are not the right belts. Assuming it comes out to here. My thought was... If I put this here... Put that there. I said, I don't know if it works like this or not, but I want to see. I'm just only going to go 2 because I don't really know if this works. And so that turns into that. Works. I just don't know which direction it's going to preside over the other. If it's actually going to like choose one. That bothers me a bit. All right, well, I'm gonna leave it like this because I do know how I want to do this. So, all right, assuming this goes like this to here, this then has to get turned into a saw, which I have here. Actually, I didn't do this right. I only need the one. And then this has to spin and cut the wood down into its stripped form. Which I don't think I actually need to signify that. And then on here is where there will be andesite alloy, which will come from down here. It'll deposit into this, and it'll have a applicator, because I don't remember the name. It'll applicate, it'll turn that into that, and then there will be a line. Alright, so this can just get extended. And this will go to chutes, which will then go to a tank down there. Or do I want to go over here? Which I think I want to go over there. So we're going to back this up. Alright, so applicator goes here, it applicates. Then this will go this way to here, where there will be a chute waiting to retrieve and deposit into the area. Okay, so that one fixes that problem easily enough. This one, on the other hand, is a bit more complicated. This one has to get a little differently done. So, let's see, there's going to be... Okay, so here's a question. How in the heck do I bring that up here? I'm wondering if I just divert all that belt right there and just divert it to this area. So I back that belt up or whatever. I don't back it up, but whatever, I just leave it. I make a tunnel. I have it divert them off the course. No, I don't like that. I want it to come off the tank or off the silo. I guess I'm just going to just do a belt system. I think I'll have the fan come up right here. So. Or maybe we have the belt over there in that dirt area so I can hide all the mechanics of the water wheel. Because I'd really rather not show that part. Just going to toss all that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get all this stuff out of my inventory. I definitely don't need birch leaves. I don't need the seed. At the moment, I don't need the quadricopter. I do need to actually set filters. I need something to set filters with. So this will only ever be stripped. And then, even though I know this needs to be here, I just gotta figure this out. Because this all has to just get basically turned into planks. And then those planks will eventually make their way where they need to go. Actually, you know what? Actually, because of the way this is. Oh, nope, too much. So this one will be this. And then... Oh, wait. And these will be planks. And then from there, there will be another belt. And that belt will come out to here-ish for now. And then from that belt, that'll go to who knows what direction. Because that's going to have to go up into like some barrels for applicators so that they can be thrown in where they need to be thrown in. Ay caramba. So the whole goal is to have this be the small gears. And then this be the big gears. And then these two belts will combine together down there. And then there'll be like a little area where I'll have that set up to where they can make kind of almost like a weird hallway worth of just items that needs to be done. That's going to take some time. For now, I need to go get a water wheel set up with fans and get those andesite alloy directed to me. Because I'm going to need those here shortly. Nah. I was about to cover those up though, but nah. Looks nice though. Might design like a watchtower at some point. Put like a pyre on it and just let it be on fire. Anyways, I need a water wheel. And an additional fan. Cool. Hey, Space Wolf. Not too much, man. Long time no see. Have you changed your name on me? I don't recognize your name. You have to forgive me. Good to see you nonetheless. Let's see. Yeah, you changed the name? Oh, you did? What was your name before so I can have some memory? In my memory. Well, nice. Hope you're enjoying yourself streaming. Okay, so it needs to go the opposite direction, so it's gonna go here. Unfortunately. So I guess we can do the air thing right here. Put that right there. I wonder if it was something to do with... No, it couldn't have been that. Fair enough. I'm sorry I don't remember your name. Forgive me. Like, it sounds familiar. I won't lie, it does sound familiar. It's just not clicking. To be honest with you. What the? Oh, there's a stick. Hello, sir. Oh, I got some ender pearls. You don't have to forgive me, I don't recognize your name. I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember as best I can. Okay, what if I do this? So we do small cog, large cog goes here. I have an idea, I just don't know if it's going to work out right. Do you remember your name? You have to decorate the house for Christmas? Oh boy. I guess you're gonna be getting on that soon then. I do hope you've been well, by the way. For what it's worth. Small gear. So this will be a big gear. Wait, what? Wait, that's a small gear. That's a big gear. Oh, freak, this ain't gonna work as I thought because of the way this crap works. You have to climb the roof. Oof, that's rough. Sorry. Hope it won't be too bad. No matter which way I go with this, this is going to suck. So we're just gonna do that. Wait. I just realized how broken this can't be. This can't be like this. So this can be like this. And then this one powers this one. And this gets powered by this. Crikey, the mental gymnastics I'm having to go through to place this. Okay. That powers that small cog. This needs a small cog attached to it. But if I do that, then it attaches to that. So it has to be... Fine. Just go straight down and up. Kronk's brain hurt. Not work right. I don't remember that's how even the wood was. I can't remember how it was. Alright, well, so be it. Small cog. Large cog. Wait. That's where the chute has to go, I just realized. You know, at this point, it might just be easier just to take the belt and just go up there at this point, honestly. It might honestly just be less of a headache just to take the belt and go up without the fan. Belt. So... where can I attach you? Oh, there's the line. Wait, is that exactly perfect where it needs to be? Oh, she needs to go further up, actually. Sadly enough. So it has to go to about there, I think. Crikey. That is almost perfect, actually. Okay. Does it have to go higher? I think it does with the way the applicators work. Yeah, I think it does. I think it only had to go one higher, though. I don't think it had to go much higher. So. Okay. I'm really grateful these saws are not on yet. I think would have messed my day up. Okay. A little further. Then... wait a minute. is the andesite, not the... So this one has to go high. This one doesn't. So what I do then is I take chutes and I deposit onto a belt here somewhere. That's what I do next. I can't remember how to do this. I can't remember how to do this. Is it like that? No. What? I am very confused. Excuse me, what? I am so confused. Okay, how do I do this? Yeah, I already got that. I already know that. Oh. So I'm just stupid, basically. Or I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so that goes there. So the situation is that there has to be this weird system. Either I have to make a double up applicator on one of them, or I have to somehow split the things before they end up on the other side of the line. Which I think sounds like a better idea, to be honest. So I'm gonna have this go here anyway. I'm not sure about this yet. So andesite goes here. Andesite needs to be cut somewhere along this line. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. There has to be a saw. This has to be told only to do the shafts. Shafts get cut. Cut goes here. Okay. So if I want to do this right, because I can applicate here before it goes into a tunnel system that then goes down this way. So that gets attached to here. This gets attached here. Okay, then we put a tunnel on this little hootenanny. Yep. Then we put a shaft here with another shaft here. Belt goes along this way. And then there'll be another applicator here to then attach that. Which I think a belt should be able to do that. I can't remember if that's how this works or not. I don't think so. Let me double check. Yeah. They can also be used to split whenever they have connection to the sides. Only to the sides. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, in that case, there's actually an easy way to deal with that. So we just get rid of the belt. We turn that. Then we do one here. Belt. If anything, that just makes logistics a bit simpler, so that separates everything out a bit so I don't get over conjoined with stuff. There we go. And that'll hopefully split an item. And then they drop into a chute system that goes all the way down to the bottom into some silos to hold the items when they are finished. If I am correct. So. Alright, next things next is to now get all this connected up to see how everything does, see how everything works. So starting with this belt. That goes here. Funnel. Okay, I'm assuming that's not working yet. Only because there is no movement. So that is my assumption. So I need to somehow reverse the flow with a gearbox, preferably. Or even I guess just 2 gears, actually. I can actually do cost efficiency here by just doing 2 gears. Ha! And then... that works. Alright. Let me get all this covered up real quick. Because I'm not going to be coming back down here for a while. Let me go! Up to the roof. Right. Wait, what? Okay. That is a chain drive, if I've ever seen one. I'm actually gonna do it on the other side. Cool. Okay, the problem is that we are just tossing it off like it's freaking hootenanny. That's not something I want. I almost forgot to connect this up too. Wait, where's this going? Oh, this is the wood. This still needs to be connected. Okay. So I'm not fully ready yet to get started, but that is correct. Okay, I don't want to start moving any of that until I know for sure that I have the deployers ready to go. First things first, clear up my inventory. Don't need those anymore. Those are, for now, unnecessary. Everything back in the toolbox. This stuff can go back outside, go back inside the building. This all goes that way, that goes this way. Okay, yeah, let me go grab the applicators. Actually, let me go ahead and do these shoots. These take like 2 seconds, real quick. Let's just get some of them done. Cool. There we go. And then, actually, it's too much. So that'll go about to here, I think. For now. And those will hopefully go into silos, which will have their markings and stuff. Alright, looks good. So far, this has not taken too long to do, thankfully. Potato. Okay, so definitely don't need the tunnel, don't need the water wheel, don't need the saws anymore, or the encased fan. Okay, definitely need one of these for the casings. I need 2 of these for the... Wait. So 1 for small gears, and then another one for big gears. And that'll be separated, so I don't need 2. Okay. It won't be overly efficient by any means, but it will look nice. For all intents and purposes. So it definitely won't be perfect, but it'll look okay. And I definitely don't need the glass anymore. And the ender pearls can go in here. And the bucket can go back in my pocket. Okay, so I think that's all I needed was literally just that. Oh, also I need, before I forget, I also need chests of some kind. Chest. So I need to be able to store wood for the applicators to have access to something. And what if I should just do hoppers? Nah. Quickly take a quick nap before the animals and monsters come out to crawl. I thought that the green is just slowly spreading across the situation. Okay, so that's good, that's good. That's going where it belongs. So this needs to go up. So I'm gonna have to applicate here. This has to be where the applicator goes. Or the deployer, as it's more rightly named. Or even here, technically, but I'm gonna put it here. And then this one can be put here. No, here. I'll do it here. Because that'll make it easier just to attach a couple shafts and call it a day. And then this one can go right here. We'll just turn that around. Okay, that looks good. And then now I gotta attach different items. So this needs to be andesite alloy. So, I don't know. Can I attach a tunnel up there and funnel that over here? I wonder. Oh. Then the question goes, how do I insert the item? I guess with a chest system? So I think there definitely needs to be chutes involved somehow. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Wrong item. Shoot. Okay, that goes there. Shaft, please, and some belt. Shift. Okay. Chest goes up here. That's where the stuff will go into. I'll have to go grab another chest. I realized I didn't grab enough. Then funnel. Doesn't really matter. Actually, I can probably just grab a couple birch logs. That'll do me some good. Boop. Give me some extra blocks to build with anyway. Okay. Then we go up here to there. That goes down there. That's always going to be andesite because nothing else can come out that way, provided I'm correct about the tunnel system. This will be wood. So this has to be chutes. Okay. Then we grab this belt. So, whatever. I just need it just to go up, so. That should be high enough. Okay, thankfully I have some leftover andesite I can just make a few shafts with temporarily. I was probably should consider taking the shafts out too. Which I think I can just use a tunnel here. I am good, click Sonic. Wish you the best, though. Alright, well, I'll worry about that in a second. I need to worry about this right now. That goes over here. That goes there. Chests go here. And then I need to take some extra blocks. Alright, I might need to go get some building blocks, but I'm not really finished yet. But that's where the wood will go. Just need some funnels. Okay, and those will go in there as they need it. This is probably going to absorb the most, so yeah. But if I am correct, this, because there's a applicator or the deployer, it won't do anything until after it makes the item, so it'll just stop and wait until it gets some wood. So that should hopefully not be a considerable problem. I'm gonna hope. And if not, I will add a chest somewhere, and I will make sure that there is some buffering. Like, I'll put like a chest here, so that way nothing else can go past except the large gears or something. So that's not a big deal. I don't need to filter those, because they're only getting whatever item I'm giving to it, so it doesn't matter. That's always getting andesite alloy, hopefully, with the tunnel system I'm thinking about doing here. Beyond that, I think that's everything. Now I just gotta connect everything up. Besides the fact that I gotta get some blocks, I think that's everything. So I'm gonna go store all this away. I'm gonna go grab some... I'm gonna get taken away by this belt first, and then I'm gonna go grab some blocks. Yada-dee, yada-doo, yada-da. Let's see. Where's the wood? Just take extra just in case. I don't think I'll need it, but I've been proven wrong before. So far, looks good. Okay. Place that needed wood was here. I also forgot to grab the tunnels. That's fine. If anything, gives me a chance to make sure everything looks good before I go off on a tangent. It's fine. More than likely, something's gonna get covered up anyway in the process of everything going on. Okay, I forgot to grab the tunnels. Assuming this even works. I'm hoping that this works right. If not, I guess I can use funnels in a chest, so I'll grab one of those as well, just in case if this doesn't work. No, not the saws. And I will grab a chest just in case. Just in case. Because I know I'm going to be making like a lot of shafts and stuff, so I would like to be able to take some of those and harvest them for needs I might have later. I don't know where the heck I'm going to store it, but I'm going to try. Alright, off. Okay, so these tunnel... Okay. Well, there's options. That's why I brought along some chests. So the idea is that I basically just chest, then funnels, basically. I'm mean, yeah, there's gonna be storage up here. That's gonna take a lot of my things away, but that's all right. It is what it is. I don't think there's any way to minimize that any less. So. Okay, so that's good, that's good. That's gonna separate them out properly. Those will go into their proper designated area. That'll go there. Okay, the idea here was to get these turned into this and then separate. Which means I'm gonna need a shaft and a belt. Shaft. Belt. Where am I going with this? That is the question. I think honestly just right there. And again. No, because that needs to be a spot for the andesite casings. Because that'll be too tight. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we just make my own from down there and we just store them somewhere like the flint and stuff. We just make a quick saw bench and then to the right. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. Less stress. Because that's not really crazy, but it sure is not great. So I think everything's hooked up properly, I hope. So I am going to start up here with all the andesite stuff, and I think I'll work my way down. See, gears. Hopefully I have enough gears from this. Or for this. Okay, that's good to go. How am I bringing this down? I can't use chain drives there. So maybe here then? I think so. Oh, it's the wrong direction. No matter which way I look at it, it's the wrong direction. No! Alright, let's try that then. That's better. Then we can take another one of these, make another set, make another one of these. And get this bad boy turning. Perfect. Okay, that's going. I believe this is a gearbox. As a chain drive, you nitwit. Try again. See, which way is that going? Okay. And then one additional. Oh. Definitely not that way. Wait a minute. Let's have to go the other way. There you go. That's right. Which means that has to go in reverse, this has to go in reverse. So much fun. Big wheels. That's right. That's right. Oh, it's not doing it. No! Alright, so means I gotta go get a brass one, which is fine, I guess. I'll get it in a minute. This one has to go in the opposite direction, and those have to go parallel. I hope 15's enough. So that has to go in the opposite direction. These have to go in the same direction. Okay, then this has to go in the opposite direction somehow. Along with that. Oh, that's easy. Once I figure out how to get this one going, then this one's just as simple as just doing that. Just another gearbox, because I ain't got no other idea. I can go in the right direction. Yes. Okay, I don't want to continue that any more forward. Wait. Oh, this also went reversed. Why? Was that because of that? I just realized that went reversed. The gear. Parallel. That's better. Alright, real quickly I'm gonna figure out this system. 1, 2, 3, 4. Box in the center. Okay, that's the wrong direction. Okay, so those are all going in the right direction now. This, I believe, is another gearbox. I swear it's always this one. Every time I think it's just a regular gearbox, it's always just a parallel. Anyways. 3 chain drives. Wait. No, it's not. No, it is not. Alright, I really don't want to set that up until that's ready to go, so... That should work appropriately, I hope. I'm gonna grab all my brass ones just in case. Anyways, real quickly, I'm gonna do all this now that I know everything's set up as it ought to be. Get everything looking all pretty. That. That's all going appropriately. That's all going appropriately. Looks good. Get all these up here. That should be as simple as just literally just doing 2 chain drives. Yerp. Okay, it looks good. These guys are going, I'd imagine. If they're going. Okay, so I really just need a brass thing for this section. Well, in all fairness, we're definitely not losing a whole lot. Even then, I have a whole chest worth, so I really shouldn't complain. I also got a whole chest of flint. So I'm not exactly sure what I want to use for yet. Alrighty. Just need a... brass tunnels. Yum ba da dum ba da dum 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 da dum da dum da dum dum dum. Dum 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 dum. I somehow missed these. No worries. Almost fixed. Alright, let's see if this works appropriately. Split. Round robin. Doesn't need permission to know which one to go where. Hold on a second. Alright, split. There we go. Ooh. Did not see that coming. Forgot about the, What? Alright, time out. Oh, these aren't powered. Duh. Alright, first of all, I forgot about the tree bark. I need to somehow sort that out. Second of all, I can't believe I forgot about that. First of all, with this one, I'm honestly just gonna do something... I wouldn't say drastic, but... I mean, it works, so... I also forgot about this part. Hello? Yeah. Few more cogs. Okay, so I think I want the cogs on this side. Prevent my life from extremate danger. Okay. For now, we're going to turn that off until I have this thing ready to go. Because currently we do not have this ready to go. I'm just going to turn this off. Because I don't want this thing ruining itself, so... I don't want there to be like a massive backlog of wood. Okay. That's good, that's good. Okay, now I gotta get these powered. Sounds like a chain drive moment, honestly. I also think I also need to do brass funnels, so that way it doesn't absorb so many items. So I probably need to do that. Oi! You kitten. What happened to all the wood? Oh, it just went into the hand. And then I want to only do like 2. And then the other one will have whatever's left. So. And then before that, I need to set up chests because I forgot about the bark that would eventually come out of this. So this needs to be sorted out of the system. Which I think will honestly be fine with just like 1 chest. Then a filter. And then the bark. And then I gotta somehow manage to also find a place for this stuff as well. And then here, I think I will just put the bark. What do I want with the bark? I guess I could just theoretically pick it up off the belt. Like, literally. Okay. We have better wood. Oh, that's fine. We have lost nothing of value. Okay. Then we just do a double chest. Then filter. Underneath. Bark. I think I'll probably just toss it off of this side and throw it down there in some type of silo or something down this side. Ow. So that should keep that stuff at bay. So it's like we ran out down there, which is fine. Alright. Then a belt. Some shafts. Just so that way I can get this belt started. Yeah, I genuinely think just having this belt just go off this side, I think is fine. There's genuinely no reason why it shouldn't. And it could just go into like a small little thing down there. So that said, we will put another belt here. Which goes to about over here. So I need it to go just one above. Just about there. Right. Looks good. And this will all get tossed off the side. So. Okay. Where am I grabbing the rotation is the question. Well, considering that one's going this way, that should be a perfect catalyst. I'm gonna need... Wrong thing. I'm gonna need chain drives. I'm gonna need big gears. Because I noticed when I was working on this stuff, how easy this makes turning corners sometimes. Except in this case. Okay, let's see. That's chain drive. That's going to be a chain drive. It's gonna be put up. This needs to be shafts real quick. Gosh darn it. Shaft. Okay. And then I also need to get more chain drives again because I'm out. So that goes this way. This will go down this way. That'll get attached here. I should actually be able to use the gears here. Nope. Well, I'll find out in a minute. I need to go grab the more chain drives. Ah! You can take it away. Yep. Bum. I mean, technically, after all this is created, I have no other reason to have andesite on deck. I still can, but just there's really no reason to beyond having everything I just need just for quick making builds. All things considered. I'm just gonna grab like 33. Should be enough. Tree bark can go in here. I do need those item silos now. I also recognize it probably won't be enough. But it is what it is. At least get started. Alright. That's actually perfect because that means I can literally wait. So. Definitely gonna make a lot more. Alright. I need to make some chain drives. Chain drives are going way over here. Perfect. And I'm gonna need some gears. Boop, boop, boop. And just in case, I will make sure to grab some big gears, because I might need those. Let's see. Got shafts. Let's see, how's it go? Yeah, that's what I figured. Because I definitely know it couldn't be that easy. Alrighty, and then I think this should actually be a fairly simple task of just using 2 big gears and some shafts. As if I had any. Gonna take a couple. And shaft, big gear. Shaft, big gear. And shaft with a big gear. Oh. Wrong direction. Fair enough. Your box it is. Oh wait. I don't need you. And just in case, I'm gonna grab big gear, just in case. Yeah, it ain't gonna go the right direction. I can already tell. Perfecto. Okay. Let's get all this stuff nice and good. looks good. Seal these off. Let me actually get the wood going first, and then we'll get the next part going. Which, unfortunately, does require me to quickly do this really, really fast. Right, everything in the box. Good. Okay, nope, just get rid of the tube for the moment. Then we can set that down. Set that back down. There we go. Hoi. Hold on a second. Just one moment. Why doesn't that work? I feel like that should work. I guess I'm going to make a couple of silos to get that up there. Yeah, because I have to put silo, then whatever. And I think everything that I don't want will pass underneath, while everything I do want will stay under the chest, so. Organization. Crap, man. Can't just work, can it? Wow, you break that one gear and it breaks everything. That is so sad. Oh, and grab everything that was being made. Had to make more of these anyway, so probably for the best I go quickly get these. Let's see. Iron sheets. So, I have a ton of fir wood on me already. Just need the slabs. Get in there. Balance and make. Well, it gets me a handful of silos. And it could be enough for everything I need right now, though. Yeah, it's a bit rough. I'll make it work. It's good. I guess this doesn't need to be that big. It is only, Alright, well, I do need 2 of these, so I can worry about that later. Okay, that one's 4 big. Oh, maybe it's just because of where it is. Well, this doesn't need to be here then. Well, this is kind of a waste. So, silo. Insert. Wood bark. Export. Really? Well then. Am I out of brass funnels? Okay, what if I do this a little differently then? So instead of this... Because I know it'll pass under the silo. Silo go there, that goes there. That goes up there. Because I know it'll pass underneath all that too, so... Let's try that on for size. Looks like it's working. Okay, now I gotta figure out this part. So we split, we did make planks. Planks are being made. This stuff is being extradited to its location and is hopping off the side, which I don't care about collecting right now. So that's good. So now I need to get these turned into shafts. Which I have no small gears at the moment. And I can't access the one I need for the gears. Okay, how did you get in there? Okay. Small break. Frick. It just went up, man. Thank you. Round robin. There you go. That's better. Alright. Now I just gotta take some shoots and go attach those out. That's scary. I thought I picked up shoots. Okay, those should be collecting whatever items they give, so... Theoretically. Just go make sure. Okay, what's the issue? Did we run out of logs? Okay, seems like we ran out of logs. Which isn't surprising, honestly. Oh. Right. Gonna take a couple swipes. Come on, I know you have wood. You've been sitting here for like the last few minutes just collecting wood like no one's business. Alright, for now I'm gonna take some of your wood. Come on. come on. I wonder if I have to quickly redo it. Just need one piece of wood. Because there's no space? Not to be a problem. There we go. I don't know why that took so long. There we go. Okay. Next thing I need to do is set these down real quick. I'm gonna go and deposit all my stuff. It's nice to have extra bits of everything. And then I need to get some funnels. For now, I'm gonna place them going in. And then I'll set down chests so that they can go into a chest. Works. We still gotta get this set up. There's just been a stack of stuff falling from heaven. That should be enough. Let me real quickly go up there real quick. There you are. There we go. Yep. Alright, let me go grab some more of those iron things, and then we'll fix that. And if I remember right, tree bark can be used to make organic compost, which could be a better dirt form. So I know rich soil can be used to turn it to make a better profit, or basically make stuff grow faster. Let's see. For now, just go in here. Wood can get out of here. Well, actually, no, the wood can't, but I'll grab that in a minute. Oh, let's just go get rid of the spruce planks. Let's get rid of all these planks that are extra. Have a good reason to clear up my organization. Use this stuff as well. All right. And more. And another one. Okay, we're at slabs now. That's fair enough, I guess. Oi. Let's go with 5. A few more, and 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 a few more. Never freaking stops. I finally ran out of planks. Goes away, that away. As well. And give me a couple stacks of iron, I'll go smash these into plates. While that's running its system, I'm gonna go quickly empty out my pockets. So grab some chests. Don't need that or that. I don't need these boxes anymore. I do need a handful of chests. Eight's fine. Actually, I guess I will need, the lime one. That should be enough. Let those finish up while I'm busy. Well, it took about the better part of 2 hours. Alright, you can stop now. There. Then we'll have this. There. Funnel. Funnel. Actually, I wonder if a shoe would be better, actually, now I think about it. Yeah, because I think it actually prevents it from going downward. Alright, cool. Now I always have access to this stuff. So I have infinite paper, bark farm if I ever need it with compost. Use it for fuel if I ever feel like it. Cool. And then the other thing I also wanted to do real quick, which won't take much time. I think how to do this so it isn't weird. I'll just put it next to this one. It's fine. Same idea. Shoot, but just there. Okay, just go and grab a couple of logs. I also gotta set up a clearance thing for the sticks and stuff. I almost forgot. That becomes a nuisance. Alright, let me grab a saw. Yeah, guys, I know. Let's see. One saw, please. Speaking of which, was all that stuff going on up there? I wonder how much the powers took into tanking. Oh, not much. Alright, we're doing great. We are doing significantly fine. It's just constant flowing. Except for the big gears for some reason. Why is that? Oh, I see. It's getting so little planks that it's just not even making it. Is that even possible? There we go. You think that would give 4, right? Let's see. Strip birch log on saw. Gives 6. Where's the rest of the wood going? It's weird. so much? Oh, maybe because it's just so fast. Like, it's only supposed to be taking so much. It's weird. That explains a lot, then. Alright, well that helps. Wondering why that was doing that. Okay. History figured out. I definitely need to create a proper stairway up to that area, but for now, that did its job. There we go. Alright, well this should be a fairly simple part. So we... Part of me wants to just do it in the ground, but I also don't. Oh boy. Alright, let me just set up the foundational stuff and then we'll come back to the actual how in the heck do we set this up properly. Okay, so... Stuff gonna need more than one belt. Or does it? Actually, I may not need to do that. Okay. Shafts, then... Yeah, I think I could literally just do this. Hold on. Yeah. Actually, I think with the way it pops out, I think I should just go up here. I think it's really that easy. Really just set that up. And then... 1, 2, 3, 4. These. Your box. And just gonna take one of these, spare block. And then boop and boop. Just gonna clear this whole thing out. Hold on. Not gonna throw all this away, but I just need it just to get out of my inventory for a second so I can move this chest. What if I just use this mechanical belt to extend this? Oh. Okay. Well, it's easy fix, so. There we go. Should be spraying them out fairly equally. I hope. If we don't need those anymore. Damn it. Get out of here. Yeah, it looks like it's actually doing pretty well. Because I would rather have like a 3-to-1 ratio. Or 4-to-1. Or no, 3 that way, 1 this way. so I'm happy with that. That'll fill up pretty fast, so I'm not worried about it too much. At some point we should get backed up. We just gotta kind of be patient. Yeah, look like this stuff's already getting backed up in the chests, which is good. And then tree bark is gonna be tree bark, so whatever. Alright, so I think I should go see and see how it was doing, and also collect some more of this stuff. Let me collect some more of this. Let's see. Nice. That's the wrong box. I really eventually make another box for everything to make everything a bit more organized, like rotationary devices, liquid devices, beauty stuff, and then just here and there overall, just to make it better. Good. Nice. Looks like it's going well. I also eventually gotta organize all this and have the seeds get thrown out. How's this doing? Have not eaten a corn cob. Ow. Can I not turn these into seeds? Ah, I gotta cut them on the chopping board. Okay. I will get right on that. Same here, I gotta get rid of the seeds. Should just simply be a smart dropper and assignment to seeds, so that should be fairly simple. So I like to make corn dough. So it's 3 corn and a water to make corn dough. There's no other way to make it. Make elote. Cream corn fried rice. So I guess that's the only way to make corn dough. That's fairly interesting. Which means this farm might have to get a bit expanded and rechanged up, because I am going to be waiting forever if I do it like this. So maybe best to maybe expand the farm a bit until I'm done. Maybe. Nevertheless, downstairs, chop up this elote. Need beef or anything? Oh, I can make popcorn. I have a pan. I do. Anything else this is used for? Nope. Can I use popcorn for anything? Nope. Oh. Another thing eaten. I'm slowly but surely getting hearts from this madness. Right, time to double production of elote. Corn. Really? That was it? Oh, I missed a spot over there as well. Oh well, I'll come back later and fix it. Either way, we've kind of doubled production. We've semi-doubled production. Alright, so that is set to go now for most of my create needs. I still have a few more I want to work on. Like I want to take some of this stuff and turn them into gearboxes and iron stuff, which is going to basically be this chest. Which I think if I do, I think I'll lead it back this way. And I'll do it over here and then lead it back forward. And then I'll have a couple of chests here and here that can fulfill those needs. So that way it stays out of the way. But I don't want this thing to get all backed up first. So I'll probably leave it on after I'm done streaming today, just to let it kind of fill up. Because andesite does come out pretty fairly fast, surprisingly enough. All things considered. It is running fairly fast. Also, at some point, I want to take the flint and turn this into prismarine, I think. Some of it. Some of it I think I'll just leave as whatever. Also make salt compound for apparently salad. And also I want pretzel. Also make a Hayden cashew. Crikey. Oh, there's so many foods. Alright, but that's working. Okay, what do I want to do next? Because I definitely want to do something for a little bit. Roof's fine. For now, I'll do that another day. I don't really want to beautify that right now. That looks pretty cool like that, to be honest, but I might come back later and add some more structure to it, make it look cooler. Is there anything I can do right now in the quest book? Like in the Order of Engineers, is there anything I could do? Could probably work on kelp rolls. Those don't sound too bad. I can definitely work on stuffed potatoes. Though cows are about to get a real extreme makeover. Might be able to work on salad? Yeah, I can work on salmon salad. I could work on baked cod stew. Yeah, it's not difficult at all. Could also work on blueberries. I have the eggs, I have the sugar, and I definitely have the blueberries for it, I think. So. Oh boy. And then as for yuca and hearty salad, those are kind of being patient. Same with tortilla chips. And Stampot and mutton wrap are kind of a little later. Alright, let's go check. Let's see if I can do these. The basic thing that's going to be hindering the potatoes is beef. Salmon should be fairly easy. It just depends on the fruit. Yeah, there's going to be a few things that are going to be very dependent on certain aspects. Especially considering this fact that I need 4 stacks of everything. And since I might have to wait on cows, it actually probably would be a bad thing to at least get started and slowly start working on that. I'm also going to find a different food to eat because I'm actually eating stuffed potatoes. Let's see, one lead. Come here, Jerome. There you go, bud. Alright, let's see. Cane sugar, I'm going to need 4 stacks worth of sugar, man. Oh, we got it. Cactus, moss, kelp. I'm gonna need 4 stacks? No. So I need 4 stacks of this, which means I need 4 times 3? Times 64, I think. So I know this has to be 60... So this has to be 256, 256, 256. So it's 256 times 3. So that's 4 stacks, 8 stacks, 12 stacks. So I just need 12 stacks of kelp. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Oop. 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Hold on. Get this out of here, get this out of here. Let me use that and then I'll put it away. Oh, the amount of cooking I'm going to have to do is going to be massive. Kelp. I'll take seagrass, vermilion kelp, glowberries. I need the blue. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I think I'll come back and get the rest. I'm going to do one thing at a time. Not going to be stupid here. That being said, I do have a ton of charcoal. I could set up a giant smeltery factory for the kelp to get this done fast. I might actually do that. Because I have a lot of things I gotta cook. I gotta cook salmon, I gotta cook the kelp, I gotta cook the beef, I gotta cook the potatoes, I gotta cook a lot of stuff. I gotta find a place to store it all. That being said, I think I know a way to help myself out here. I'm I'm not exactly excited about having to purchase it, but it may not be a bad idea. I just gotta figure a way to make a quick amount of money, or emeralds. Oh, what would be a fast way to make emeralds? Trying to think what I could sell to people. Maybe sticks. I guess maybe a Fletcher. Get a handful of Fletchers and have them help me. Alright, let me go put all these berries up. So this will probably be the fastest, because I already have pretty much everything in my kitchen. So. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can just go get the eggs from outside. Leave those in there for my own needs. This or this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Here you go. Blueberry pie. Alright, blueberry pie was fairly fast going. Oh, I was gotta make baked cod stew too. Oh, it just requires a raw cod. Okay. That helps. How about grilled salmon? Okay, that will need cooked grilled salmon. Okay. I was gonna make cooked yucca. That's gonna be rough. But I should be able to do this with smokers, so... I'm gonna go make a quick smoker setup. Let's see. Gonna need about 6 hoppers. Then I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm gonna need some iron. Which is gonna be 5 times 6, which is 30. Make that 60, because it's doubled. Why'd I do that? I mean, I'm all into freaking... I'm so stupid. Or, not stupid, but I'm so foolish. Also, I swear I saw something that kind of caught my eye. Ah, this is what caught my eye. And then I'm gonna need another... 8. And 4. 4 logs. Let's go set this up outside. I'm just gonna set up right here because it's easy to access at least, so. Chest. Hopper, hopper. Smoker, smoker. Hopper, hopper. Hopper, hopper. Well, that's a bit rough. Alright, outside it is. Properly outside. Set it up right here. What's this? That. Oi. Okay. I definitely have to go get salmon. I wonder if I'll have enough. I don't really want the bone meal, so I think I'm just gonna cook the salmon as is. Just call it a day. There you go. Alright, all the kelp. All the salmon. And then we'll go take Jerome and grab some of the other ingredients. I guess I can check on the yucca. I don't think the yucca is going to be done yet, but I can at least check. Oh, I just thought about this. Since I'm actually doing farming stuff, I actually need to set up an avocado farm, so I can work on that. I do wonder if I'm going to be able to take the leaves, set them down, and just have like a harvester just go in circles to harvest the avocados. That'd be kind of nice. Don't go anywhere, Jerome. Good boy. Alright, charcoal. Alright. Probably don't need as much charcoal, but I'll take at least a full line of charcoal. There's to go back in there. Looks like the nuts have definitely multiplied in their own way. They have definitely made it come up. There's 21 yucca fruit. I am really going to sit here and just AFK for a while. I don't know why this is not growing. Yeah, because there's yucca saplings. That ain't the problem here. It's just such a low chance. I might have to redo the farms on the yucca if I want to get this done properly. And then just afterward, just leave it. Just to get at least the project done. Because it's going to take a while. Anyways, blueberries done. Baked cod stew. Have the eggs. I am going to need... So I'm going to need 8 stacks of potatoes. Yeah, I'm going to need 8 stacks of potatoes. Where did I put them? Oh, there's my rice. That's going to be 2 times 256. I'm going to need these 2. Oh, there's all the rice I need. Put this in here for now because I know I'm going to need more space. Come back for the cabbage. I'll come back for that. There's carrots. There's onions. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's all 8 stacks of potatoes. What else do I need? Keep going the wrong menu. I am gonna need 4 stacks of tomatoes, 4 stacks of eggs, 4 stacks of berries, 4 stacks... Okay, I'll just do the 4 stacks of cabbage and onions. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3... Oh, never mind. No, I won't. I should have brought a backpack. I could have held everything in a backpack if I just brought it with me. Oh well. What's done is done. I should have had the salmon been going first, because I could have been crafting other stuff while I waited. Still can. I just gotta switch out the salmon real quick for that. Let me go put this up. Let's see. I have way too many potatoes, man. Okay. Maybe I did not need the potatoes. Or the onions. Okay, I may not need tomatoes. Just gonna throw these in here for the, I want to say baked potatoes, but probably not. I'm about to go bake them outside anyway. Berries? No, no. Okay, let me go quickly sort this crap out, and then I'll come back for the rice. Come here, you. And I gotta make sure there's like a stack of salmon in here, so it always does a stack first. There we go. Alright, have fun with it. Let's go and do the potatoes. Alright, now I need to go chop up some rice. Make some rice bowls. This is gonna take about a minute. Actually, can't I just use crushers? Yes, I can. Basically the same recipe for one less cost. And it's more passive. Hello, crushing wheels. Crikey. He's going so fast. Oh, since I'm just gonna sit here wait anyway, might as well. Make the Tommy, make straw bales. Daub. Hacked mud. Cool. Also smelts items if I need it. Well, at least I can take the tree bark and bone meal and use that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just gonna leave that in there for now. Come back later. Alright, so now I gotta throw this into the pot and make rice bowls. Which means I'm gonna need a lot of bowls of rice. First of all, actually, gonna need a lot of bowls. So, we're gonna take this old wood and we're gonna turn this into wood. And we're gonna make a lot of bowls. That's still not enough. Just take another half stack. Those. You know what? That's fine. I made enough what I needed. Since I have so much wood, I'm pretty sure my bowls are gonna get taken from me, so it's not even a point. 4. Really? I have to do one stack at a time? Oh my god. You can't just understand that I have multiple stacks of rice. Alright, I'm gonna give that some time and let that cook up. Well, now comes the waiting game, because now I just have to kind of wait. I guess I could breed my cows while I'm waiting. Start having them spawn so I can get more meat. Carrots for pigs and seeds for chicken. Just beetroot seeds. I don't like them anyway. Alright, pigs. Here you go, guys. You know, something's telling me maybe we don't need to make chickens, but we're gonna do it anyway, and we're gonna kill a ton. Who has had seeds? I think you're going. I think you're going. Oh, it's gonna be so sad. It's time for the exodus of the chickens. There may be some child casualties, unfortunately. Or some chick... Or not child, but, chick casualties. I'm sorry, my children. My friends. I will leave one mother hen alive so you guys may have an adult to look up to. And my sincerest apologies. Well, that was very unfortunate. But a lot of chicken. Alright, free chicken. Carrots, wheat. Oh, sorry, I forgot. You actually gotta take out the freaking stacks. Gosh, where am I supposed to store all this, man? Golly. I'm only gonna be able to make 16 at a time. So I'll just store it in here. Alright, keep waiting. Salmon's coming along. I guess I can go work on getting all the salmon stuff I need. Oh, that's right. I'm waiting on rice to make kelp rolls. That's why I'm doing this first. Then baked cod stew is going to just take time either way. Alright, so I'm going to need 4 stacks of berries, 4 stacks of onions, 4 stacks of cabbage. Mostly just the berries, because I already have all the other stuff in my cabinet. So I'll be right back. Finally, all the infrastructure that has been done is finally paying off. It's finally starting to do its magic. Go, bud. Alright, berries are right down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which, how's the wood doing? Things I don't stay here long enough, I don't think, to do anything, so I don't really know where I'm supposed to AFK to make all this work. The only spot I can think of is like on the bridge, where everything kind of is like somewhat located. It's like the only area I could think of that would probably be best suited to AFK. And wait for things to just kind of grow. But even then, I'm not so sure. Maybe, because it would be far enough. Probably like somewhere here, like in the middle of the bridge. A little further. Probably on this post, honestly. Probably right about here. I believe that would be far enough for all machines to run. We'll see. Alright, salmon should be finishing up. Slowly but surely. And this stuff gives so much nourishment too. But I'll eventually eat every food in the future. It's just gonna take a while. Wait on the rice. Then monitor the cows so they have another 34 seconds. I think by the time I'm done putting all the rice away, it should be good to go. Filled up. I haven't even eaten rice yet. That's crazy. I'll have to think about eating that as well then. Put all this away. Rice. Rice. So much bloody rice. I'm about to make more bowls, man. Oh, I forgot the wheat. Let's see, wheat, carrots, and some seeds. Well, actually, I can't do seeds, but yeah, so I'll just leave the chickens alone. So I just had like a giant harvest from all the chickens I spawned. Is that everybody? There we go. Slowly but surely, we're bringing up the population. Goes away. That's berries. Still waiting on rice. Guess in the meantime, while I'm waiting, I'll go ahead and make some more bowls. Not sure, we'll just make it out of birch wood. I wonder if that's enough bowls. I just wonder. Go. Oh, I might start trying to use some of the kelp rolls already. I'm just gonna take these 3 stacks and just start getting rid of some of this rice. It's overflowing my cupboards already. So that's a chicken roll. Kelp roll. That looks good. We're almost there. I'll put these in here just so I know where they're at. Alright, well that helped with like the bowl problem. I was running out of room for all this. 16. Nice. Just keep on waiting. Yeah, I'm down to like the last few stacks. Alright, let's go check on the salmon. This guy's another couple minutes. You never got to breed, but that's just because you're alone. The numbers are a bit off. Alright, there we go. Let's go make some salmon platters. Should have enough. So let's see, we got 4 stacks of this. I need 4 stacks of berries, we got that. 4 stacks of onions, which we got. And then 4 stacks of cabbage. Just gotta unpack it. Alright, we have it. Salmon, salmon, salmon. Salmon, berries, oh, bowls. One, 2, 3. Hold on. Whatever, I know it's just gonna take all the salmon. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, there you go. Alright, here's your 256 salmons. Enjoy. Actually, you know what? Since I actually do have enough, one of those. What was it? Berry, cabbage, onion, bowl, and salmon, right? That gives me the opportunity to try it, so. Cabbage, onion, berry. Nice. Just get that off the menu. Another few handfuls of rice. Pretty sure the kelp's not even ready yet. Well, if that does tend to happen and I get done faster with the rice than I think I am, then I'll just go make other stuff in the meantime. Nice. Almost there. I should have enough for like 1 rice bowl. Yes. So I'm gonna take 1 rice bowl and I'm just gonna eat it. Just so I have the information once I get hungry enough. Meantime, put away dried kelp. And back outside. Go check on the animals, see if they're ready to be bred again. They are. Grab the hay, grab the carrots. It's time to feed the animals again. Piggies! Just have you guys go over here. I don't open the gate on you. There's your cows. There you go. Sheep. Looks like one of you guys grew into an adult, which means you guys now have the proper amount of family members. Alright, another 5 minutes. Rice. Rice. Down to my final, somewhat half a stack. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this rice bowl in here. Just so I have it. So that way in the future I can eat it. So I would like to try the rice bowl. Or dried kelp. This is going to take forever. Actually, no, how many of those things do I have, by the way? I have 5. That's enough for at least the pigs and the, cows' troughs. So you know what? Since I need to get this going, I am not at all ashamed of using those tokens to buy stuff for the sheeps and pigs. And cows. That way the second they're able to spawn, they can just immediately go into love mode. Oh, you. I need 2 troughs. What do you mean? 2 apprentice tokens. Here you go. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why that's being so complicated. Alright, where to put these so you guys can eat, but I can also access the barrel. Probably gets just right here. Then it'll make an attempt every now and again. Oh, I killed sheep. That's probably okay. Wait, where's that from? Farming for blockheads. I know there's always this configuration I gotta change, and I gotta change this. Client settings, access configure of other mods, farming for blockheads, common config, chicken nest range is 8, that's fine. Feeding trough, max animals. Per type until feeding trough stops feeding is 24. Okay, I need that to go up a bit to like 40. That's fine. Okay. Okay, and okay. Save changes. Alright, cool. Now I can just leave it and not even think about it, except for the chickens, but that is coming. This is just gonna make this whole process a lot faster since I'm having to wait on beef. Then again, I can also use hamburger. But I need like 4 stacks of beef, so. And that might be a while. Yeah. That's not even enough. Not even close. Anyways, rice, rice. Let that fill up. Rice, rice. Alright, let's try and go make some more kelp rolls. Chicken roll, kelp roll. Is that it? A cosmic shepherd's pie. Very interesting. Maybe in the future. Not at current moment, please. Alright, it's not there yet. Just trying to also just get rid of all these bowls. What was that? Oh, am I just taking the rice out of the pot? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was a feature. Okay, maybe a bit too much. This thing had like 18. You can have that. Have that. There you go. I should finish up your set. Alright, then once that's done, all we're then waiting for now is kelp. And then for the potatoes, we're waiting for beef. Salmon's done. And then I guess we can work on baked cod stew. So, I guess that's what I'll work on next. I'm just gonna go clear up my inventory while I'm waiting for this stuff to happen. My inventory has gotten predominantly full in the last few minutes. Well, it's because I'm just not paying attention. There we go. Alright, well, we're just waiting. We'll let those go since they're not going to overflow. You guys have more children, I see. Congratulations. Help's coming through fairly well. It's good. Alright, so let me go grab the cod. I'm just... Depending on how much cod I have, I might just use whole cod versus chopped cod. Also, I've never had a raw cod, apparently. That is insanity to me. Anyways, so for those, 4 stacks of eggs. And then 4 stacks of tomatoes, 4 stacks of potatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll get those made up very shortly. Add a few stacks of rice. Not even that really good of a food. Whatever. Okay. Just waiting on that. I'm literally just doing a cooking montage as I'm just waiting. Get all these organized real quick. 3, 4. 1, 2. So I can just zip, zip, zip. Okay. Alright, baked cod stew going in the pot. Alright, well that should be enough rice. Hopefully. Actually, I guess I don't need this 1 stack. Those together, those together. As at current moment, I'm just waiting for all the kelp to get done. Once that's done, then I'll be done with... Then I can start making kelp rolls again. There should be quite a bit in there. I put enough to do all 12 stacks. Or 4 stacks of kelp rolls. Kelp, 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 kelp. What am I missing? Probably the rice. Chicken roll. Eventually make that. What does it take? Salads are very simple, easy, too. Anyways. And now we're just missing kelp again. Almost there. Just a little while longer. Rice. This is just taking its merry old time. Which I'm honestly fine with. It gives time for the andesite stuff to go work on itself. The cows and pigs are multiplying, and soon the chickens will as well, and I get another couple of, I think once I get one more of the apprentice tokens. That's getting there. Just because I'm kind of somewhat nervously curious about how this is going. That seems pretty full. Jeez. It's just so much. And of course. At some point, I'm going to have to turn this into whatever I want to turn it into. Maybe paper? Because that could be easily sellable to librarians, actually, now that I think about it. So while I'm waiting, I'll make... So that way whenever I start to get beef... Boop. Since it's just infinite supply of paper, why not? Or a near infinite supply. It costs me nothing to make. And paper. Pressing. Oh. Oh, and you can also wash dirty paper. I think it's dirty paper. I'm assuming that's for a food item, and you get it after you eat something. Alright, well, I'm gonna go sell off my haul for emeralds, and if I can get some, cool. If not, oh well. I just can't remember if the librarians are selling anything for paper. I think they are. Thank you, good sir. That's one way to get looting. And since it's killing time anyway. Wrong box. Wait. You know what you're supposed to be pressing. Oh, it does only give 1 per 3 though. But you know what? It's free. I can't beat free. At least with sugarcane it would be a lot nicer, but... Free's free, dog, and I'm not gonna question it. It also gets rid of all that trash anyway and makes it a bit more manageable. Oh, cool, you have fire protection now. He has a breaking 2, that's kind of sad. Well, at least I got just enough emeralds for what I wanted. So. I got just enough. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. How's this going? Boy, oh boy. Let's stock these up. Keep it rolling. Cute. Okay, my goal was to go get a book so I can get looting and put it on the hatchet. Book. Alright, good sir. I will take your looting 3. Thank you. Hopefully this won't be too expensive. Nah, not at all. This is going to be, though, 30 versus 33. I think I'll take the 30. Well, I'm not exactly excited to have projectile protection, but it's whatever. I actually have 3 pieces with projectile protection. That is just somewhat depressing. All things considered. Anyway. I'll need these extra emeralds. I don't think these can be used for anything, right? Except for make like a villager plushie. Make a speaker block. Make the Ancient Warrior's Axe in the future. Pale gold amulet. Makes you feel like your luck's about to change. I guess it gives you luck. Make the Evoker Twin Blade. Fair enough. I just had just a mild curiosity about what this did. Alright then. Come on. Come on, piggies. Hey, Shice, how you doing, my man? As you see what I'm doing. It's a very sad day for the pig farm. Alright, there's 4 adults in there, that's fine. Where do you think you're going? Honestly. There's so many babies in here, I don't even care. Yeah, they're having a rough time. They're having a very rough time today. I'm happy to hear that you're doing good. Anything interesting going on for you? I know, guys, I'm sorry. Oh, back up. Sorry. What did you come down with, exactly? I think maybe you told me, I just remember what it was. But yeah, looting paid off really well. Thank you, looting. Alright, I'm gonna leave the chickens alone because I plan on getting them a feeding trough so they can eat. Yeah, I have no regrets for getting looting, and I know I just killed like all the animals, but like, it's bad. We need meat for these achievements. Alright, can I throw these in a grinder? That would be a no. So this has to be cut with knife. Okay. Alright, let's get Golden Ramsay up in here. We're done. I guess let's go get these beef patties cooked up while I'm waiting. So much baked cod stew, good lord. There's just so much. Alright, half, and half the bowls. The other half of the bowls. Just a whole lung, throat, nose, sinus infection crap. Nothing special normally. Just this time it just did not want to heal. Oh, okay, so they're basically doing a blitzkrieg in your body. They refused to, they rushed in and refused to leave. I don't know if you've ever watched, like, The Amazing World of Gumball, but that's what I think of whenever I think of diseases now. Is just that little fella that's, like, a really bad disease, but he's just really just so stupidly goofy in the show. I always just found it really, really goofy. That's literally how I feel like with their diseases. And like COVID was basically like that, basically just to be a little jerk. But he's just so cute you can't help but laugh. So the game progresses through these achievements, and the goal is to get to the end. And you have to get these fragments, which some of them you can only buy. Some, if I can find the right one, you can retrieve off a dead mob, which I believe you have to get through boss tokens. So, which will require me to kill certain monsters, like the Echoes of Taros Flamebearer, and also just passing the Gatekeeper's Trial. You have to kill Ignis. This one helps you get this one, and so forth. So, 5 of these are basically buyable ones, and then the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are monsters you have to kill. And the game progresses by automating things, which is what I've been doing for the last few episodes. And then at some point, I will transition into some monster hunting. I've just not gotten that far to feel confident enough to kill one of the monsters. But there will be a point where I do kill them. Like, I will have to go, I guess, into the deeper dark, apparently. Apparently. I guess at some point I'll have to go to Eternal Starlight as well. So, like I said, there will be a point where I transition into adventuring more properly. Right now, it just seems best just to kind of get a lot of industry going, and then kind of transition into that whole let's go slaughter type of deal. Just getting there is the hard part. But I do plan on it. Right now, I'm just working on some of these. Like, I'm working on getting baked cod stew, stuffed potatoes, and kelp roll, and I have to get 4 stacks of each. So it's been quite the conundrum. And then I also kind of worked somewhat today on getting ready for this. Because I have the andesite alloy, I'm having gears and cogs set up, and then I have this. I just don't know how to get imported pulp. Looks like it's going to require cardboard and pulp, which is going to require saplings, which I know where I can get that from, and cardboard, which comes from pulp. So that's how the game kind of progresses, and your whole goal is just to get to the end. So it's definitely going to be a progress, or it's definitely going to be a very big work ahead of myself, pretty much. But I'm working on it. Slowly, I'm working on it. It's just taking a while. I've also been decorating too, so that hasn't helped. Me doing like all these decorations and wooded trees and stuff. That has definitely taken up like a stream or two, so that doesn't help either. Let's get in there. Uh-oh, there are adults again. I don't know. I want to say... I don't know. I really don't know. Some people can probably do this a lot faster because they know the mods better, but I'm also taking my time and just enjoying the game. So it could be up to anything to like another, you know, I don't know. I really don't. I wish I knew. Right now I'm getting all these basic ones done real quick, which is helpful. but it's still going to take a while. But some of these have already kind of gotten ready to go. Like, some of these are already getting started. Like, I can definitely do the rice roll medleys by now. I can definitely do the melon popsicles. I can definitely do the roast chicken. I can definitely do cake. Some of the ones that I'm more concerned about, like the waffle, the sweet tea. I'm kind of concerned about the cheese souffle and this, because I need chocolate then. But there's a lot of things I could do now. I'm just not doing it yet. But this is part of that quest, because you got to get a certain amount of these little icon thingies to get there. But there are ways to speed up some of the stuff I'm doing, like crafting and stuff, but I'm just being patient. There's also magic if I need damage output, but again, waiting. It's more of the adventure thing for me. And there's also familiars. I don't really know what that does. But that's kind of a later problem to figure it out. Wow. Can I need something to do with mana? But I'm sure there are ways to bum rush to the goal. I'm just not doing it. So that's another thing as well. Like, I'm fairly sure there's probably a way to get it done faster. Like, as long as like this whole chanting thing I gotta redo eventually at some point, that's gonna take time. And I gotta figure out how the heck I'm gonna attach that to the base. I might do chains and make an island. And make a nice chained island to the area. That's kind of chained into the ground. That I could then, like, go up to in this area. Maybe up in that direction. That look kind of nice for all the enchanting work. Then have, like, a cloud stairway up that way. Get up there. Might be nice. Anyways, how have you been, man? I've not even seen you for a while. What's been going on with you? Besides the sickness. Rolls. Just missing carrots. Easy fix. Should be everything. Drop my bowls away. Alright, that is the kelp rolls. Well, now I can go take these Order of Engineer tokens and go get chicken. Go get the chickens propped. Yeah, I won't lie. I guess people can get sick of this because you're just like, okay, now what, now what? I don't know. I probably would normally. I don't know why I'm not yet. I don't want to jinx it either. So far, I've just been enjoying the process and the progress of the game. I agree. It's nice when a game can feel that way. Additional trough. You're working from home? Is there a particular reason for that? I may ask. Ooh, cat needs refilling. Alright, I'm gonna grab some more seeds and wheat and carrot, or not carrots, but beets for those guys. Beet. Wheat. And seeds. Oh, okay, so they let you stay home? It's kind of cool. Eat. Eat. Everything's kind of come down to a crawl with all these soups. Alright, well, kelp rolls are done. Now I'm waiting on potatoes to get cooked, and then I'll be able to get the stuff to cook potatoes. I'm also waiting on beef to be produced. And that is taking a while. Alright, this one's done. This one is almost finished, and we'll be able to turn in this one. I respect that you didn't want to do that, by the way. Be your business to let you do that. What could this be used for? Blessing of Life, Growth Serum, Lightning Bolt, the Infernal Fragment, Unbreakable Domaru Set, Sniffer Egg, Cleanse Scrolls, Mending, like proper mending. Another Fragment, Feeding Trough, Heal Scroll, Lesser Spell Slot Improvement. Bamboo Hat. It's nothing overly crazy. Except for like the extruder. That might be my next bit to get so I can start working on stuff with that. Because I know other stuff I can use this for to make stuff go cool. Allowed you to stay home and work from home so that you didn't spread the infection. Unless I got that wrong by chance. Can we get obsidian from this? Oh, obsidian requires a brass extruder. Well, that's a bit depressing. Or you can do it from this, but it requires a max speed of 4 rates per minute. Rotations per minute. Which I should be able to get. But yeah, it's crazy. I get you. So it's kind of cool that you decided to do that for the sake of your colleagues. Right, I gotta make an avocado farm. I don't think it's gotta be hard to make an avocado farm. I'm actually gonna look at this while I'm waiting for my potatoes to grow. I have avocados here. Go check this out. So I imagine I just shove it in the ground. I'll get in there and collect all that in a moment. No, it's part of a mod. It's part of Cultural Delights, which is in the, I think it's another mod. It's kind of like child, I guess, from Farmer's Delights. So it kind of adds on to the mod. So, if I'm taking a decent guess in the right direction. So yeah. And I am going to need it for one of the dishes, so... It's so much fun. Not really, but you do what you gotta do, I guess. Okay, you just turned into an adult. That is fair. Where do you think you're going? But yeah, I don't think Minecraft's had any new like type of farm for a long while. And I don't think they really plan to be honest. Alright, after this killing of chickens, I don't think I'm going to kill anymore. I'm just going to let them populate. And then I'll come back after like a couple more slaughterments, and then I'll come back and grab a bit more. Alright, I'm mostly doing this just to see how this grows, because I don't know how this stuff grows. And I need to know how this, like, produces avocados. Alright, well, I was correct about just placing the avocado in the ground. That looks so cute. Saddest thing is, that's kind of how it works. Also, it's kind of not how that works. You do just put the pit in the ground, and it does grow, but it does require a bit more careful consideration than just shoving it in the ground like a rock. But we don't talk about that. Bone meal. Because I want to see how these trees grow and if I can take the leaves for myself. Also, chicken, pork, lamb, ham. I did not mean to rhyme all that. Time to make the beef patties for potatoes. So that I can have stuffed potatoes for the goal. Now I'm just shuffling meat between my hands. Alright, let me go make a diamond knife. It's about time I make one of those bad boys. That is not what I meant to make. Whoops. Well, if I feel like doing a different weapon, I have that. That's what I meant to make. Let's see. Oh well. I was hoping to get unbreaking on this little knife. It's okay. All right, let's go grow an avocado tree. Cause I remember how these look. They kind of look almost like acacia, but like really low hanging acacia. So. Okay, so how do I... So there's an avocado. So there's the fruiting avocado leaves. So here's the question. I have avocado. Can I harvest just the leaves? Okay, maybe not that. Maybe with a pair of shears. This is all really for science, so... Okay, so that's definitely a no, Captain. So it'll always be just right-click, grow tree, right-click, grow tree. Until I get all the avocados I need. Oh, that kind of sucks. I mean, I guess it is what it is, but that kind of sucks. Not to mention just trying to get the fruit kind of sucks too. Alright, bad leaf, bad leaf, bad leaf, bad leaf, good leaf. Bad leaf, bad leaf, bad leaf, bad, good, bad, good. Oh, these weren't even ready yet. Good, bad, 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 good one. Good one. Frick, fell in the hole. Bad leaf, bad leaf, bad leaf. Not good. I'm gonna leave that one there. Uh-oh. There you go. Hopefully that keeps all the good leaves. Bad leaf, bad leaf, bad one. Okay, this seems fairly simple to farm. I'm wondering if I can use a harvester on it. Because it seems very, like, harvestable. Then again, I'm also getting, like, a lot of avocados from this tree. Like, I already got, like, 60 avocados, man. And I only need so many for that avocado hearty salad. I can cut them in half, too, to get 2. So if I can get 2 stacks of 64, I'll have enough avocados to get what I need. Like, I already got a stack, and that was just, like, 1 tree. Appreciate you, Asterix. Thank you, Asterix. Yeah, no kidding. 64. Can you imagine the world hunger you would solve with, like, 1 avocado tree if everyone would eat an avocado? Plop one down, grows up. All right, we got food. Just airdrop avocados to people. Like, this makes it, like, not even worth it just to even keep the tree. Like, just destroy and repopulate trees, basically.
Like, I might as well just, like, take 2 of these seeds, pop them down, and then just redo, basically. And I'll have enough avocados for my needs. Let's do it again. Avocado, bad leaf, bad leaf, bad leaf, avocados. Bad leaf, bad leaf, bad leaf, bad leaf, bad leaf. No fruit, no fruit. Ooh. I'm just kidding. I don't think that actually even solved world hunger, but that is kind of funny how easily freaking avocados are to get with this mod. It's like, if you want avocados, I got the thing for you. Just make a tree, grow it up with bone meal, and you get about a stack of avocados for just a low, low price of a couple bone meal. Where'd that go? Any more? Nope. Right down the tree. Just repeat the process. You do love some avocado toast. Nice. Depends on what it is. I don't tend to just let anybody come on in for any reason. Where'd it go? Ah! Well, I'm gonna destroy the tree anyway, so who cares? Bum. Where'd they go? There they are. I've never actually had avocado toast, but I've also not been a big fan of avocados, so that's why I said only people like avocados might help, but I'm actually not a fan of them myself. But if this mod asks for avocados, just gonna get some avocados. So I get them in bulk. Let's see, this was 2 pits, and I just got about 2 stacks of avocados, dude. Maybe we can make some real good guacamole. Ah! Where'd that go? Like I said, asterisks. Depends on what you're trying to share. I don't just tend to let anybody. So you have to tell me what you want to share there on here. First. I heard it go in the water. So. If you're not going to share, then I'm probably not going to let you. And even if you do, I may not let you, so just let you know that. Oh, that's not even ready yet. Cool. That's 45 avocados, man, from this one tree. Man, those first 2 trees were just really good trees. From those 2 trees, I got, like, literally a stack of avocados from just one tree. Or from 2 trees. This ones are, like, kind of pissy, but not all trees are going to be that good. So, what can you do? Avocado. Or avocado, as some memes say. Is that fruiting? No. Oh yeah, 57. This should be my last trees then. I don't have enough to make my hearty salads before I end stream tonight. There they are. Alright. One more tree. Yeah, definitely. Provided we don't get bad luck. I just need some decent luck. Or some decent chance here. 62. Where'd that go? There we go. Alright. Well, now any extra avocados we get, we can just harvest for extra food I might eat. So, all things considered, positive. I just remember to keep at least 1 pit for avocados, because I did not want to have to go look for avocados again. I don't know if you're here, Shice, for the avocado expedition. It was a pain. I was searching high and low for a stupid avocado tree, and it blended in so well I could not find the blood green thing. Obviously we found it, but it took forever. It refused to show itself. Oh, I don't think I should have done that. Oh well. The last avocado leaf. Thank you, my friend. Cool. That thing's still going hard. Alright, cool. So I got enough avocados. What else can be done with an avocado? Okay, besides making a pit, you can make avocado toast. Obviously. You can make a beef burrito. You can make a midori roll. You can make empanadas. And of course, hearty salads. Is there anything you can create that also does involve the cut avocado? So everything that I just said, except you can make it with cut versions. Okay, cool. So in that case, I think I'll just cut them all and keep the pits. Probably be for the best. Do I have to cut these with a cutting board? Yes. Cutting avocados. Finally done. Alright, I did want to try this eggplant as well. So, eat an eggplant. Avocado. Nice. You've eaten a new flavor. I also got a ton of avocado pits. Likey. How we doing on the beef? We are getting there slowly. We are egging very slowly. Alright, ate my rice bowl finally. Got rid of that. Boom. Cool. And I guess we can go through all the pits into the seed bin. Yeah, I really can't do much with the pits. Oh well. We'll see about making the hearty salad after I get done with the potatoes. I want to see if I can't get done with the potatoes first. So it feels like I'm running an animal factory now with all the animals we're just slaughtering by the dozens. Put all these into beef patties. You guys can go grow your population a bit before I come back for you. I want to make my efforts a bit more worth it than that. Alright, cold beef. Everyone likes a bit of cold beef patty. Maybe I might find interesting. I've seen a lot of work that everyone I've seen like you that you guys do. And with all respect to the craft, I just have never found I liked it. Pretty cool at what you do, though. But with that being said, probably not then. With being telling you my Discord then. Wait a minute, you're not supposed to go in the fridge. I don't know why the heck I put leather in there. Yeah, the all-known edible leather. Actually, is there a way to eat leather? There have been, like, historical accounts of people eating leather in the past. So now I'm curious if I actually can eat leather. Wait, cow. Make a bellows. Make a knife. I'm waiting anyway, so. The heck is that? Block the looting of Corboleton. Interesting. Whenever I go fight this guy, I need to remember this. Because that would be really nice and handy not to have him take my weapon away from me. That's what it sounds like. I'm just curious if I can even, like, eat leather. Okay. Thank God. Because there have been historical accounts of people eating leather in a dire situation. In real life. Okay, so waiting on beef still. Baked cod stew's done. Let's try hearty salad. I need corn. Okay. On second thought, I may not be able to do this one yet. Come on, give me my XP. Good job, guys. You guys keep this up. Keep it up. Keep it up, guys. How are we doing on seeds, by the way? 44. Okay, they are out of hay. No wonder why they're not breeding. That would do it. That would do it. Honestly, I wish I could put more than like a stack in these things, but I'm not allowed to. Keep it up, fellas. Okay, those are almost done. Let's go check on the corn. I've not seen the corn in a while. Still gotta also organize this and get rid of all these dumb seeds. Until then, I'm not overly gonna panic about it. Eggplant and oob. I've never even heard the plant of oob, but... yeah, we are going to be a very long while before we even have enough corn, so I take it back. Hearty salad is not on the menu yet. Unfortunately. What is lemongrass even used for, by the way? So you can make bacon sandwiches, make quinoa, wherever the heck that is. Can make more quinoa with different recipe items. Wait, what was that? Oh, chopped garlic. Can make mixed salads, make fish tacos, make an eggplant burger. I just heard a phantom. That's crazy. Ah! I'm stuck! Door stuck! I can't leave. Ow. Actually, does have looting. I'm honestly more fond of this than my sword, honestly, at the moment. Oh, you thought. Stupid. Can I cook this? Can I use this to cook anything? Make a photo album. I like the fact that every time I do this, I always keep looking, can I cook with this now? So it's just thought of, can I cook? Apparently not. Depressing. Alright. Time to call. Call the herd. Nope. Oh, I've killed I think I've killed one of the babies. Good night, Mr. Cow. Do. Where do you think you're going, sheep? Alright, sheep have been called, leaving the chickens for more processing. That sounds so, like, clinical. Leaving things for... Yeah, okay. My brain's become that kind of personality now because of all the killing I've had to do with animals. Alright, let's chop up some more beef. Oh, look at this. Alright, man, I appreciate you. I'm pretty much almost done myself. I'm just getting ready to get this last mission done. I think I'm probably gonna head off for myself, to be honest. Just trying to finish up this last bit of work. I appreciate you coming and hanging out. Even just low-key hanging out. What is this useful, by the way? Where does it lead? I do wish you the best, Shice, as always, man. Always good to see you. Well, since I have an extra bit of beef, I can go and eat one of those. Let's see. We should have the potatoes, right? Yeah, so we can go start making some of these baked potato things. And that was about it. It's about all we could create because of all the milk. We don't have enough milk. Just drain the entire milk bucket thing. Okay, I should make a quick avocado toast setup. Yes, please. Is there anything I haven't eaten that I might as well go and try to make? I haven't had a cooked cod slice. Make a quick squid. Sure. Just anything I haven't eaten yet, might as well. Can I have a fried egg? More rice if I want more rice. Eat a wheat dough. I'll have to wait to eat them, but... give me something to eat. Have I had a regular cod slice? Okay, I've definitely not had enough of this. I had raw bacon. I've not had cooked bacon. I've not had cooking or chicken cuts. I've not had a glue squid. Everything else I've had at one point or another. So there's really not much else to do but wait. It's not gonna wait for those milk buckets to fill up, and they don't ever fill up so quickly enough. Oh, no, I might wait till next time. Might be more of a next time thing. How these going, by the way? That's getting filled up. That's getting filled up. That's getting nice and filled. Alright, so you know what we're gonna do then? I kind of realized that maybe I should have done this last time. Is that now, going forward, now just... once it fills up the chest, it just gets turned around. So that way I don't end up overfilling. Yep. There's freaking flints there. Takes all the flint going. There you go. The heck, man? Yeah, so I think that flint can be really used for is either downgrading chests or by 16, by 32, by 8. There's like deep slate shards for waste stones, and that's really about it. You can also trade it with Fletchers, which would be another reason to have flint around, just to make emeralds again. It's hard to say. It's a hard conundrum to come across. I'll think on it. I have to think on it really good. At least the cows and all them are doing their thing. What was I trying to get on my freaking... on this hoe? I don't think it was silk touch. And if I ever remember what I wanted on that, it'll come back to me. To be honest, I don't really know what else I want on my enchanted stuff. What else I would want enchanted at this point. Everything has a decent enchantment that I can be okay with for now, for a little while. Yeah, until next time. I'll just keep my levels. Gonna need them. Well, y'all, I think I am just gonna wait this out, and I'm just gonna kind of AFK in here, let this guys fill up their milk, and I'm gonna finish up this thing, just kind of get everything together. And I think I'll turn on the quests when I come back tomorrow. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I definitely had some fun today, and it's been a nice chill time to work on getting some great stuff done. Beyond getting those things done, I think I am planning on getting Stampot done. I'm planning on trying to get Yucca done, which I might have to grow trees for, which is fine. And then also maybe getting mutton wrap and tortilla chips, depending on how long it takes to get all that corn together. It's going to require a lot of corn dough. So, we'll see what happens. And in any case, I do wish you all the best. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. And we will hopefully see you guys next time, whenever I stream tomorrow. God bless. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And I'll be praying for you, as always. Peace out.